You know, the XC40, just another SUV, right? Well, not quite. It's actually been a real hit for Volvo in Australia, teaming that small SUV practicality with clean Swedish design and good driving manners. And now the XC40 is getting a bolt of electricity.
Meet the XC40 Recharge plug-in hybrid. Mouthful of a name, and it also packs plenty beneath the skin. As well as a new 1.5 litre 3-cylinder turbo engine, there's a 60 kilowatt electric motor and a 10.7 kilowatt hour battery pack. That Volvo manages to maintain all the space and versatility of the regular XC40 while adding extra gear is impressive. It even has a spare tyre, which is unusual among plug-in hybrids. On the road too, it's got a whole lot of the goodness that makes the regular XC40 a terrific car. It points sharply and is nicely controlled in corners, and while the suspension is towards the firm side of the equation, it's still compliant enough for decent comfort. But the real revelation with the XC40 PHEV is the drivetrain. The electric motor has plenty of urge where you need it, and if you need more, the 3-cylinder engine chimes in nicely. It's also surprisingly peppy with a real zing as you rev it. Combined, the petrol engine and electric motor make 195 kilowatts, which is absolutely plenty. It's a really sweet combination. It is a really good fun car to drive. No issue with performance at all, plenty of it. If there's one tiny gripe, it's with the brakes. They're a little bit computer game, a bit on and off. They just don't have that progression that you want in a brake pedal. But overall, terrific fun, well-rounded car. Like all PHEVs, the electric-only range is limited. In this case, you're looking at about 35 or 40 kilometres. So it's best to keep it to shorter daily journeys so that you can optimise that EV ability. And like all PHEVs, there's a price premium for the XC40. It's $64,990 plus on-road costs. That's in part because it's only available in this T5 R-Design trim. It's top of the range. So you get snazzy-looking 20-inch wheels, plenty of black highlights, and some nicely thought-out finishes inside. But go for the equivalent model with just petrol power, and it's $56,990. One area the PHEV has gone backwards compared with the non-hybrid XC40 is with where it sends the drive. So you buy that regular 1.2 litre turbo and it sends the drive to all four wheels. So it just gives you a little bit more security and zip when you're heading off the line. But this one is front wheel drive only. So when you come to a standstill or you're powering hard out of a corner, the front wheels can sort of chirp and scrabble as they're trying to fight for a bit of traction. It's just not quite as clean in those takeoffs. Now sure, clearly the XC40 is not a mega off-road machine, but just that extra traction in slippery conditions or heading to the snow, that sort of thing, it can make a big difference. Ultimately, that helps summarise the latest plug-in hybrid from Volvo. For the most part, it's great to drive with a terrific combo of perky 3-cylinder power and usable electric propulsion. It's certainly well primed for suburban duties, but the city is where it feels most at home, where it makes most sense. Even then, you're paying a decent price premium for the privilege of going partially electric.